Hi, I'm Drew, here to talk about 3 keys to understanding the brain and success. Now, I want to invite you to kind of step back and think about the world today. A lot of people are arguing about a lot of things, whether it's arguing over a parking space, or arguing over something bigger like politics, or people on social media kind of saying, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. There's a lot of dissension and argument going on. Arguments aren't always bad, but what's going on in the brain? What's going on in society? Well, let's step back and think about 3 keys to understanding the brain that might help us navigate our daily lives and understand a little bit more about what's happening in society. Dr. Bruce Perry and other researchers have found that there are 3 basic parts. The first part is the brain stem. This brain stem actually was the first part of our brain to develop, and it has one main feature: keeping us safe. So the question, am I safe, is the main question that part of the brain is focused on. And Amy Cuddy from Harvard and others found that one of the first things people notice when they meet somebody new is, am I safe? Do I feel safe or not? The second part of the brain, the limbic brain or the midbrain, is actually focused on connection or relationships. That part of the brain asks, am I connected? Is there somebody around me that I feel safe and I have a relationship with? They have my back. That part of the brain is also where the amygdala is stored. So when you hear about people going into fight or flight response, it's actually not just fight or flight, it's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Fighting is, let me go right at this threat. Flee is run away from that threat. Freeze is, I don't think I have the resources, let me shut down. And fawn is, let me be a people pleaser so that the person I think is in control of my safety, if I make them happy, then I can feel safe. The third part of our brain is the prefrontal cortex. And that's where creativity and problem solving, creating solutions, artistic creativity, all of these amazing things happen in that cortex. So the keys to understanding our brain is when we create safety and when we create connection, all of a sudden we're more equipped, we're poised. We've rolled out the red carpet to actually be creative and solve problems. So it's almost like a ladder that we need to do step 1 and step 2, the brainstem and the midbrain, before we can really elevate to that powerful prefrontal cortex. So it's not just important to solve the problem. Creating safety first and connection, those relationships, actually leads to all these amazing results. So thinking about society, oftentimes people haven't created safety and connection. They may not feel those things inside. And the drum roll please exciting part is, now that we know these keys to our brain, we can take some time, take a deep breath, create a little bit more safety, think about building that relationship, and that way we're working with our brain rather than against it, and we're helping those around us. So those are a couple simple keys to your brain and to all of our brains that can help you thrive.